If you're a man and you want to quit drinking, this video is for you. I'm going to reveal why most guys start their sober journey strong, then end up always drinking again, and how you can avoid the traps that keep you stuck so you can finally quit drinking for good. Here's the hard truth. You don't relapse because you're weak. You relapse because you're still living like a drinker who's just pretending to quit. Try to sober up without changing that, and relapse is almost guaranteed. But follow what I'm about to teach you, and your chances of quitting drinking for good go way up. What's the longest streak you've gone without drinking? Let's get right into it. I call this framework the Sobriety Trap Map. The first trap is using alcohol as a stress release. See, most guys don't realize this is the reason they drink. Long day at work, crack a beer. Fight with your partner, pour a glass. Stress hits, and alcohol becomes the default. That creates dependency, because you're no longer just drinking to have fun, you're drinking to survive your own emotions. I had to admit this to myself too, and admitting it was super hard. But until you admit it, stress will always pull you back. And it's not all your fault. Our culture teaches men to drink their problems away. Commercials make it look cool. Alcohol is basically everywhere, just as easy to buy as groceries. And of course, yes, it's addictive. So not only are you fighting your own habit, you're fighting the culture around you. Sobering up isn't just quitting a drink, it's actually going against the norm. The solution? Daily stress management. Because stress isn't going anywhere. You've got to learn to feel it, to face it, and process it without numbing yourself. That actually is a form of self-love. It's okay to be stressed. It's not okay to drown it in alcohol. If you don't build this skill, quitting won't stick. But if you do, you give yourself a real shot at lasting change. What do you normally stress about? Work, relationships, or something else? By the way, if you're getting value from this, smash that like button and subscribe. It helps us reach more men who need this message. I want to thank you so much for that. So the second trap is trying to quit without replacing the habit. A lot of guys think that they can white knuckle it or just use willpower, but force doesn't work. Sobriety isn't a short break, it's more of a transition. And you can't just be sober for a season and then go back to your old ways. That never lasts. I know because I tried it. A month sober here, a few weeks over there, but until I made up my mind and backed it with consistent action, it never stuck. But here's the good news. Humans are creatures of habit. Identity is shaped by action, not the other way around. Most guys think they need to feel like a sober man before they can act like one, but that's backwards. Do the action long enough, and eventually, that's just who you are. And that's with everything, right? The solution? Build replacement habits. So every time the urge to drink hits, swap it with something else. For me, that's walking, language learning, music, conversations with the wife, even just drinking water. The more alternatives you've got, the stronger your defense. Because if you just sit with the craving, you'll cave. But if you replace it every time, you rewire the habit. And that's how sobriety starts to stick. What's one replacement habit you'd enjoy doing instead of drinking? By the way, if you're new here, I want to welcome you to the Malusog YouTube channel. Malusog means healthy in Tagalog, my family's language. Our mission is simple, to help men transform. Abs in the mirror, sober days on the calendar, and leadership in your relationship. My name is Ellis, but I go by Kuya E or older brother E. I'm really glad that you're here. The third trap is loneliness and isolation. In American culture, drinking is what brings people together. The party, the bar, the game, it's all centered around alcohol. So when you quit, you might think that means you need to isolate, but that's not true. You don't have to live in a cave or cut yourself off. You just need to become the sober guy at the party. And yeah, at first, friends may give you a hard time. That's normal. But if they keep pressuring you and can't respect your decision, you may need to rethink who you spend your time with. Another piece to this is learning to say no. If you're serious about this new life, you need to get comfortable saying no constantly, especially if your circle of friends are drinkers. I want you to know though, saying no is a strength. And the more you practice it, the easier it gets. Sobriety forces you to step up and create boundaries. And that's a good thing. The solution? Find sober friends. And set boundaries with the ones who do drink. And also learn how to enjoy people beyond alcohol. For me, that's karaoke, deep conversations, even walks. I'm often the only sober guy in the room at a party, and I like it that way. Sobering up doesn't shrink your life. It expands it. It helps you blossom into a new and improved version of yourself. When's the last time you said no to a drink? That is the Sobriety Trap Map. These are the 3 traps that make men relapse again and again. If you want to quit drinking for good, here's your challenge. Step 1, Admit alcohol has been your stress release. Step 2, build replacement habits for the moment's craving hit. And step 3, start saying no when offered a drink, so you don't have to isolate yourself to stay sober. Beginner, do step 1. Ready to level up? Do all 3. Go ahead and drop a comment below as well. Which step are you taking this week? 1, 2, or all 3? I want to hear it. And if you're ready for more, here are 2 ways I can help you right now. The first is download the free Malusog morning routine. It's a 2-minute audio to lock in your mindset before the day even begins. Link for that is in the description. The second is to start the 5-day Malusog reset. If you're ready to stop starting over and build momentum, complete that and you'll unlock access to the Bayani room. And this is our private group of men leveling up together. Don't wait for someday, start today. Links for those are in the description. Tagalog sign up for today. Hindi ka na ang dating uhaw sa bote. Ikaw na ang bagong lalaki na may control. Which just means you're no longer the man thirsty for the bottle. You're the man in control. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.